So, we're live. Oh. So just load up the stream to make sure we're live. Yes, we are. We are live. Let's put it out there. Transfer deadline day stream. Although I did do one yesterday. It wasn't exactly transfer deadline day, but I did do my Premier League predictions. Go check that out if you haven't. If you are watching, please do subscribe. Trying to reach 200 subs for the end of next month. So that is a target or the aim. Hold on. Apparently, Osmihen is going to go to Saudi. That is a new thing. They're also getting the same team are also getting Ivan Toney, which is kind of mad. I can't even lie. There you go. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Right, we're back, right? Yeah, apparently, I can't even lie, that Ivan Toney and Osmihen are going to the same Saudi league club, which is kind of mad, actually. We're going to go on Twitter. I'm just setting up the streams on my phone. Right, we're going to go on Twitter here. We'll load this up quickly. It's actually, I'm very shocked that it's great ambition from the Saudi league teams. I'm not surprised Ivan Toney's gone, because no other big clubs actually come in for him. So you might as well just take the fucking, however much he's going to get a week down in Saudi. Just take it and run, mate. He has had a very disappointing career, Ivan Toney. He won't ever get criticised for it for some reason. I don't know why. He's 28 and he's done 2 years at top flight football. He spent his whole career in the Championship and with was he at Portsmouth? I think he was at Portsmouth. Obviously at Brentford. Started off at Newcastle. And yeah, someone's at my door. Sorry, let me turn it off. We're back. Yeah, as I was saying, we're going to jump on share screen. Hold on. Right, can you not still hear me? Yeah, you can. We're going to go for some tweets. We'll probably go and look at Fabrizio. See what he's saying. We're going to look at David Paulstein Bomber. Not that Ornstein does like this. Obviously Fabrizio, there's fucking glitch in it. Yeah, because he tweeted about fucking 5 minutes ago about McTominay. Yeah, there you go. Look, he just glitches. Because he tweets so much, it does things like that. Look, Ivan Toney's currently undergoing a medical test approved by Al Ali in London. I can't even. I'm shocked that Osmihen's gone. He's basically retired at 24 or 25, and he could have actually gone to one of the bigger clubs in England which is why I am actually shocked that he's actually decided to leave. Not to leave, sorry, to go to Saudi. I did say though, I said personally on this channel, I can't see Chelsea getting him, and I've stood by that the whole time I've been on here. I cannot see Chelsea getting not Ivan Toney, Osmihen. I could see him getting Ivan Toney, but not Osmihen, especially now they got Felix. Couldn't see it. Napoli been given the green light. See, Napoli's a weird one, you know. Like, they signed Lukaku. Conte's got a weird fetish for Lukaku. Wanted him at Chelsea. Wanted him at Inter. Obviously got him at Inter. And now signed him again at Napoli. They've signed McTominay for 30 mil. I mean, Gilmore's an half-decent footballer. I mean, he was actually quite hyped up when he was coming through the academy at Chelsea. I do remember that. But, yeah, a bit strange. I can't even lie. I've mixed feelings because this is this. Ten Hag saying he's got mixed feelings about McTominay leaving because he would prefer not to have lost him. So I guess the reports were true then. I mean, as I said, it'd be a bit weird because last summer weren't you trying to sell him for 40 million last summer to West Ham? So maybe has he changed his mind as he saw McTominay saved him a few times last season, and he genuinely believes that he's like that we can progress as a team, progress buzzword, with McTominay in midfield. I mean, I don't know what planet he's on. Amrabat's gone the thingy. Anything else? Oh, Kingsley Coman's going to Al Hilal. Well, if he joined them last year, he would never lost his fucking streak, would he? Of winning a league title every single season. That's a fucking funny one. I can't even lie. He's always injury prone though. I want to see some news on Sterling though. Here's Sancho. We're gonna keep that one there. We're gonna try and fucking Sterling. Oi, that's jokes. That is jokes. That's getting bookmarked, retweeted the lot. Big up to this. That guy jokes. Half shit and half shit. It's true. Back in Chicago, I feel it. Another version of me. Marcus Rashford is subbed off due to his being Raheem Sterling. Look, yeah, I've still not seen. Why have I clicked? Oh, my mouse is glitching out. Hold on, is it back? Yeah. Gonna go into shedding news. I don't know what's going on with this. Is Sterling? I want to know if he is joining or not. Oh, hold on. What's this? Is this real? What? This is wild. This is wild. I can't even lie. This is wild. We are so bad. Look, I'm all getting giddy though. Oh, look at us. We're signing Osmihen, guys. Oh, look at us, guys. It's not like we just scored 6 goals. Do you know what I mean? We've got a leaky defence, more leaky than a fucking tap. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but look, don't worry, guys. We're going to score some more goals. We're going to score some more goals, guys, because we're going to sign Osmihen and we're going to play Felix, who we just spent 40 million on the bench. Who else is going to go on the bench? If they get Sancho, Madueke's on the bench. Yes, I understand squad depth is important. Madueke's on the bench. Who else on the bench? Felix is on the bench. Unless you want to play him in the 10, they ain't going to do that because Palmer's on in the 10. The left wing, Neto, or they put Sancho on the left wing and play Neto on the right, or they put Nkunku. Where's all these players going to go? Do they have any idea what this actually means? If they do end up getting him, by the way, I think they'll be favourites for top 4. I will not lie. I think they will be favourites because they'll score so many goals. Yeah, there'll be times where they just beat a team 4-3. I feel like that will make them... And Man United, one thing about Man United, we do struggle to score goals. We struggle to finish our chances. For sure. But then again, they've also got a leaky-ass defence. Leaks like tap water. Osmihen, regards him as a football player, as a striker, he's half decent as a striker. He'll probably score 15 league goals. 15 to 20 league goals, which is decent. I'm not the biggest fan of him because I just think he's mad clumsy. Hate all these ads that come up on thingy on Twitter. This is mutant Twitter again. Make me horny, orny bomber. A bit zesty. No, oh yeah. Of course he's got the biggest mutant of them all on his fucking profile picture. He's repping Mudryk. Oh my word. Anyways, moving on to Sancho. Sancho gives total green light to Chelsea move. So he wants to join Chelsea, Sancho. We're going to drink in some of my tears. Because that will sting. I can't lie, that will sting. From Sancho and the club. And just the whole thing, everything will sting. Juventus are in complete standby since yesterday. That's a bit weird because like 6 hours ago I swear you said that they were still working on the deal. Don't really know. What's my notification? Some mutant geezer. Anyways. CFC project. The project. It's true. They're signing all these attackers, Chelsea. And they've got no defenders. Or they have got defenders. The defenders are just shit. Like, Gusto's mad overrated, mad overhyped by... he is an half-decent player, but he's mad overhyped by Chelsea fans especially. Like, he's an okay-ish right-back, that's it. And if you look at their midfield doesn't protect their defence enough. And Caicedo is good, I've always rated Caicedo. Enzo ain't the greatest. Why am I going to trust Enzo? He's never produced back-to-back good performances for Chelsea. Genuinely. Why am I going to trust him to go out and do it? You look at Lavia's always injured. Yeah, so that's their like core to protect the defence. Their centre backs, Fofana's wash, trash. Cowell's trash. Tossin's trash. Who else there? Dazarsi and Badashile, awful. Cucurella is all right. He's half decent, but he's not a game changing left back. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's an okay-ish left back. And then what I will say is to Chelsea fans is what happens, because Fofana's got a history of being injured. So what happens if he gets injured again? What happens if Gusto gets injured? Because Reece James was injured. Are you playing right back? You're playing Dazarsi at right back, because I'm pretty sure they've done that last season. What happens if Cole gets injured and then you go in and play Tossin as centre back? Well, I'm sure some of you rate, but last night they got done by Vet and he was playing. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's all odd for me at Chelsea. Like, they're buying players, good players, Sancho being one. They bought Neto, good player. They bought Felix, good player. But they're just They're buying them for the sake of buying them again. It's just what they're doing. This is what they've been doing since Bowley got there. They're buying for the sake of buying rather than buying what they actually need. Kind of a bit similar to how United used to be like, but United used to be like under Woodward. We would just buy for the sake of buying. Like we need a under Ollie needed a DM for years. Needed a DM for years, but instead we went out and we bought fucking bought Alex Tellez as a backup left back. I'm not saying we didn't need a backup left back, but you know what I mean, the priorities were all wrong. We bought Ronaldo and Varane for the sake of buying them. Like, do you know what I mean? It just seems like a backwards plan for in my opinion. Like, go out there and buy what the hell you want. Negative FC are always correct. This is scary than last. I'm still waiting for this. I haven't seen any credible links from me personally for Sterling to Arsenal. Personally, I don't know if anyone here has. Yeah, I haven't seen. As I say, hold on. Oh, hold on. Chelsea, breaking news. Chelsea have submitted a proper bid. Chelsea submit exclusive. Chelsea submit official bid to Manchester United for Jadon Sancho. Understand it's an initial loan proposal, similar to terms offered by Juventus, but total package higher. Sancho open and keen to join Chelsea, so up to the clubs / Man United to decide. Ooh, fucking hell. Oh, fuck's sake. Anthony to Real Betis on loan is not happening. Why can't it be Anthony, man? Chelsea, take Anthony off us. Take Anthony off us. Please. Fuck's sake, man. That's proper annoying, isn't it? Fuck's sake. Hold on, go back on fucking Fabrizio. Fucking hell. So we're going on the big camp for this. Yeah. I can't lie. I'm going to be fucking fuming. I'm going to be fuming if Jadon Sancho is allowed to go to Chelsea. I'm going to be fuming. And I'm going to be fuming at him for even fucking going there. I couldn't give a shit, by the way, how the club have treated you. Yeah? Or how certain fans have treated you. I couldn't give two shits. You've gone to Chelsea. You've proved them all right. You've proved the fucking fans right that didn't like you. Proved them all right. So Chelsea are fucking about to sign Osmihen and Sancho. This is greed beyond belief. Who's this that height? I want to see these Sterling Sancho links, man. The Sterling Arsenal links. I want to see them. Chelsea to sell Brazilian striker David Washington, who they bought for 16 million euros last year to partner club Strasbourg. Yeah, I've seen this, by the way. Anyone with a brain, if I was a Chelsea fan, I'd definitely be worried about this because this looks like insane. What's the word? Money laundering. Straight up money laundering. They go away to Porto and then Jordan. Yeah. By the way, we've got the Europa League draw. Oh. The fuck is this? Man United are looking for a possible move. I mean, who even writes this shit up? Chukwemeka. Fucking hell. Sky Sports SETH. No, SHETH. Sorry. Oh shit, sorry, that'll get me fucking copyright. What did he even do? So what I'm going to do, I'm a bit bored, so while we're waiting for certain things to happen. We are actually going to go and do a tier list. I'm going to rank. We're going to rank all Premier League clubs' home kits. PL home kits. 24, 25. Why can't I fucking find PL home kit? Hold on. There you go, this is it. Oh, it's alphabetical order, is it? Well, we're going to start off then with the Arsenal. We'll start off with the Gunners. Can't lie, this is one of their worst ones though in a few years, but they get blessed with the best fucking kits. If you look at their kits, there's no surprise that they sold the most shirts or second most shirts or something in the league in I think 1920. You know, I mean, they obviously because they've got a massive fan base, but my word, some of their kits are just unreal every year. I'm going to put it in GOAT for now. Because I think you'd struggle to find many better than that. It is usually... Arsenal's kits are usually quite good. I can't lie. Arsenal's kits, especially their home kits. Last year was good. Year before that, good. What year was it? Yeah. Their kits in 2021 season was unfucking real. Honestly, them kits in that season, their Arsenal kits, they were unfucking real. They were actually, they're stuck up there with the best home kits and the best set of kits ever produced in Premier League history. Honestly, it was unreal. Villa's kit is decent. It's probably one of their better ones, and they've got an Adidas sponsor. Adidas are just better than what they had before. Who did they even have before? Hold on. Villa 23, 24 kit. I want to see their kit. Yeah, they're Castor. Yeah, Castor or whatever the fuck they're called. Newcastle had them, I think. Yeah, and he just looks a lot more cleaner. Just looks a lot more clean, a lot more neater, but still still decent. Nothing amazing. Bournemouth again. This might be one of their better ones, but it's mid, innit? It's just mid. Nothing else needs to be said about it. It's bog standard. Jordan Henderson in midfield. Do you know what I mean? It's like fucking... Let's say Jordan Henderson midfield. Bog standard. 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. You know, you might get the odd... You might look on a good day. You get the odd 7 out of 10, but majority of the time ain't the greatest. Brentford, it's just the same every year though, isn't it? That's why I'm going to go disappointed. It's just the same every year. It's a nice kit though, to be fair. I would say it's probably better than the Bournemouth one, but I'm putting it in disappointing because it's just the same every year. It just looks the exact same as last year's. I think Brentford do a new kit every, like, 1 year's a home kit. Like the old 1 year they release a new home kit. Or was it? Yeah, something like that. Or they have the same kit every year, or 1 year, and then for 2 years or so. I don't know. I'm getting fucking mixed up here. Brighton. That kit is fucking class. I can't lie. That is a fucking class kit. I might actually end up copping that. I'm joking. I've never bought a Premier League club other than Man United's kit in my entire life. Genuinely, I might end up copping that Brighton kit. That is a quality kit. I can't even lie. That is a quality kit. Genuinely, João Pedro in the back, proper little techie baller. Yeah, genuinely, that is a quality kit. I can't even lie. Honestly, that's unreal. That is unreal. What a kit, honestly. And listen, I'm not even one of them big Brighton fans, but I like that kit. And their badge is quite clean, innit? And just everything about it looks quite clean, innit? Chelsea's kit, mid. Just mid. It looks like something I could make. Yeah, nothing else can be said. It looks like something I could fucking make. I can't even lie. That is a mid kit. It genuinely looks like a football training top. It looks like a football training top. Nothing spectacular. We're going to go to Palace next. It's the same they had one a few years ago. I'm going disappointing. Same one they had a few years ago. A bit similar to the one they had a few years ago. It's just similar every year with Crystal Palace. Their kits are just okay. Nothing spectacular. They've got shitty sponsors on there. As I say, like if you look at one thing I haven't actually mentioned is the sponsors. American Express goes so well there with the little stripes, and then the stripes stop, and then whereas with the Palace ones, they just it just doesn't look nice. Doesn't look nice. Same with the Bournemouth one as well. It just doesn't look nice. Everton. Do you know what? That's actually an half decent kit. I can't even lie. I quite like that kit. It's not amazing, as I say, decent. Yeah, bog standard Bosch. You know what I mean, like. Fulham again. Actually, it's got Adidas, and it does look quite clean. The sponsor is shit though, so I'm putting it back. I'm putting it down the mid. Sponsor is shit. This has gone so quick. Yeah, we've so far we've only got one in class and one in GOAT. Seems like I'm being quite harsh, but I mean that's what everyone fucking says. I mean, I'm part of Standards FC, lads. You've got to have some. You've got to be up there for me to put you in GOAT. And even then, if I'm comparing Arsenal's kit to their other kits over the last couple of years, it gets nowhere near them. Whose kit's that? Who on earth is that? Oh, that's Ipswich, isn't it? That looks fucking atrocious. What even is that sponsor? That's going straight in atrocious. That is horrendous. My throat's so dry. That's horrendous. There's no sugarcoating with that. That's fucking horrendous. That is horrendous. Oi, what on earth? That is atrocious. That might be the worst kit I've ever seen in my life. That's awful. That is awful. Imagine having to walk around with that. Oi, Ipswich fans, I'd be fuming, mate. You've been scammed. What, how much is that? Like 80 quid? Fucking hell. Leicester. Mid. Decent kit. Decent or mid? Do you know what? I'm gonna put it in decent because we've got a few people in mid. The sponsor's definitely dragging that down. What is no mid? Decent. Yeah, fucking hell. What will we go next? Liverpool. I'm still debating that Leicester one though. Fucking hell. Liverpool. Right, we'll just no explanation needed. No explanation needed. Chuck that in there. Oh, and this one as well. Chuck that in there. No explanation needed. While we're at it as well, I might as well chuck that one in there. Yeah, all three of them. No explanation needed. If you want my honest opinion on that, is they're all atrocious. I'd wipe my arse with every single one of them. Well, actually, no. Do you know what? I'm not giving the satisfaction to Newcastle fans. We are not rivals, so you can get an honest. Well, sorry, it is honest. You can get an honest, but you can wait for your turn. Pretty simple. No, to be honest with you, all jokes aside, I do actually think it's just a class kit, our home kit. I don't think it's GOAT. I don't think it's as good as Arsenal's. I think it is just a class decent home kit. Much better than last season's, which last season's actually was quite trash, if we're being honest. All of the kits last season were quite trash. This season, the away kits, the third kit is quite nice, and the home kit is half decent. The sponsor isn't too big, it's quite clean. Adidas have done us all right, to be fair. It's not amazing, it's not Arsenal's level, but I still think it's an half decent kit. I actually think Brighton are probably the best. I think this is the order I'd go with. These are the top three so far. Geordies. all in all, it's a much better. Again, Adidas just know how to do kits, don't they? It just looks cleaner. The Adidas logo, the stripes, everything just makes it look cleaner. The problem is with Newcastle's one is that sponsor is genuinely bad. Genuinely bad. Like, what is that sponsor? What on earth is that sponsor? It's horrible. It's horrible. What does it even say? Kit. Look. What does it even say? Seller. Look, this one's fucking atrocious, by the way. I've seen people fucking hype up this kit. This one's fucking awful. You can barely see it. But you can see it down here. Mate, can fucking... One second. Right, Right, anyways, sorry. Yeah, that one's atrocious. Look at the badge. It looks horrible. That's disgusting. Anyways, yeah, the sponsor is horrible. It just ruins it. It looks nice. It's an half decent kit, but the sponsor is just horrible. I wouldn't say it looks nice. I say it looks mid, but that sponsor ruins it. Forest, atrocious. I mean, I wouldn't piss on that if it was on fire. Let alone wear it around with me. That is fucking terrible. What on earth is that kit? I mean, same with this one, to be fair, by the way, and these two. I wouldn't piss on them if they were on fire. Is that Southampton? Again. Fuck me. I mean, the Premier League clubs actually charge 90 quid for these kits. I'm just seeing, I haven't even looked at most of these kits. I did not know Ipswich was that bad. I haven't watched them play fucking a minute of football. Fucking hell, that's atrocious. Spurs, again, bog standard. Mid. Do you know what? I'm moving Fulham up. I think Fulham's one might go up. Yeah, Fulham one up. Bog standard, mid. Nothing else needs to be said. Bit like Spurs as a football club, innit? Just, you know what I mean? Just thereabouts. Just that doing the bare minimum. Do you know what I mean? It's the bare minimum. It's not, you know what I mean? It's 90 quid, 100 quid. I imagine Daniel Levy. Hold on, let's go on the Spurs website. Let's go on the Spurs website. Let's go on the Spurs website. This is. Look at this bollocks. Look at this bollocks. What the fuck is this? Dare to play. What does this even mean? Do you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna unzoom out a bit. We're gonna lower it down. Right, dare to play. Right. How do I go on shop? Spurs shop. Here we go. Men's Elite, Men's Stadium, Youth. What is this? Their new kit? What's this new Nike woke bollocks as well? What's this woke bollocks with Nike? Why is the tick upside down? Why? What was all this woke nonsense with fucking Nike? 130 quid for that, you know. Spurs Nike men's dark green third anthem jacket. What is it? So they charge 85 quid, which is actually more than Man United charge, by the way. Now let me just go say I want size medium and I want to add name number. Choose player. Let's go Madison. Badge. So it's 100 and... Hold on. 105 quid. Sorry, my fucking mind went blank. 105 quid because there's 20 quid there. Plus, it's probably another £5 for delivery. For something like that. I mean, to be fair, that is an half-decent kit, but fuck me. Some of these football clubs scam these fans. All about the money, innit? All about the money game. West Ham, it's actually a nice kit, but it's disappointing because it just looks similar to last year. I mean, if there was their away kit's fucking brilliant, honestly. But it's just bog standard, innit? It's like similar to last year. Bit like West Ham as a football club, you know what I mean? Bog standard. I was saying that they did win in Europe a few years ago, so they have actually done the aim of the game, which is to win trophies. They have actually completed that. unlike the other clubs that sit there and moan about all the big clubs getting more money than them, they actually went out and got into Europe and won a European trophy, rather than sitting there going, oh, but how can we compete? Oh, the bigger clubs have got more money than that. That's because they're bigger than you, mate. That's because they've got more fans than you that put more money in. That's because they over history they've built that up. You know what I mean? Pretty simple, isn't it? Anyways, maybe stop spending. Maybe if you and your club, yeah, and I'm all about to kind of fucking rant. Maybe if the small clubs, if your clubs spent more time actually trying to get better rather than bantering the big clubs when the big clubs lose. Oh, look at us, Man United lost today. Oh, Man United trophy. Hey, guys, yes. Oh, look at us, it's the only trophy we win, but Man United didn't win today. Yay! Go us. You might actually get somewhere as a football club because it's fucking hilarious. Wolves. The sponsor's a bit mid. Can't lie. It does look nice though. But disappointing. Sponsor's a bit mid. Yeah. That's it. That was quick. How long was that? Like 10, 15 minutes? Fucking hell. So we've got Arsenal and GOAT. Best kit in the league. Best home kit in the league, sorry. Brighton in second. Man United third. I'm going to organise this. I think Fulham above that. I think Fulham actually go there. I think Fulham fourth. Villa fifth. Everton sixth. Leicester seventh. Bournemouth ninth. Chelsea... No. Do you know what? I think like that. Spurs 9th. Chelsea 10th. Bournemouth 11th. Nah, I can't lie. I think Brentford's kit's better than Bournemouth's. Yeah. So Brentford in what, 11th? Bournemouth 12th. No, Palace is not better than them two. Can't lie. Yeah. Bournemouth. What's that? Bournemouth 12th. West Ham 13th. Wolves 14th. Palace 15th. Ipswich is going last. Oh, no. Liverpool's going last. Liverpool. And you just look at it. It just looks like a mutant. Sank a mutant would wear. Man City, what? 16th? What was it? 15th? 15th. Newcastle, 16th. Forest, 17th. Southampton, 18th. Ipswich, 19th. Liverpool, bottom. And I'm actually quite happy with that list. I can't even lie. I'm actually quite happy. Live voting poll. Let's see what people are voting though. No, I'm not logging in. Alright, never mind. Anyways, we're going back onto Twitter. What on earth is happening here? Also, Arsenal have now signed a goalkeeper on loan. Neto. He's actually half decent, to be fair. Neto is half decent, the goalkeeper. Still pissed off about Sancho, man. What on earth I just heard? Fucking hell, you can't hear it. Chukwemeka Ugarte playing in midfield. Nah, it's nowhere near that though. What? Ugarte couldn't lace Kante's boots. If that's what Ugarte is supposed to be, Kante. Chukwemeka can't lace Pogba's boots. Matuidi was a bit of a road runner. Does the dirty work in the team, so I don't really see how he's comparable to Mainu. Yeah, it's just a bit odd, I can't even lie. Dele Alli's joining Coventry apparently. I don't know if that's true, that is. These are clubs that want Anthony, by the way. I know Sancho's the one that's bad though. We all Kings Michael, how you doing, bro? It's kind of mad, isn't it? Like Sancho is gonna get sold, but the clubs that want him, he's getting slagged off because Chelsea and Juventus want him. Apparently Dortmund don't want him, which isn't true. Dortmund just don't want to fucking spend their money and get their money out their back pocket, which they can do, by the way. Yeah, I'm not saying they can't, right? And Anthony is wanted by Real Betis. He's rejected him, by the way. He wants to stay at United. No idea why. You're not going to get any minutes. But I do know why. Because he's going to get fucking 200 grand a week for doing fuck all. Because he is out. Let's face it. He's distinctively average. Knows more about Messi's records than Messi does himself. Yeah, probably. It's fucking hilarious, honestly. What is this Chukwuemeka geezer? I want to... We've got the better end of the deal Ineos bring. Can someone... I'm going to watch this comp of Chukwuemeka. I don't know if I'll get done for copyright. I'm going to definitely turn off the fucking volume. Because... I can't lie. That's a lovely flick, bro. I remember they did squad a guy. I remember watching the game against Leicester in the Cup. But... I mean, I can't lie. I have not seen anywhere near enough of him to suggest he's any good. Man United do need a physical midfielder. But hold on, what's this? Is this it? Man United, as it stands, Jadon Sancho proposed move to Chelsea from Manchester United as a standalone deal. However, it's understood that United have explored a possible move for the Chelsea midfielder Carney Chukwuemeka in a separate deal. I'm so confused. Best outcome for everyone, we get Carney. Why are United fans pretending they watched this Chukwuemeka geezer? Man United want to sign him. How do you know, bro? How do you know Man United want to sign Chukwuemeka? Because I get Sky Sports geezers saying it. Imagine, yeah, he's on Sky Sports. Who is it that said, oh, this geezer? I do know him. I do recognise him. He's not just a random geezer. But I'm saying, like, I don't see what... Man United need a midfielder. They do need a physical midfielder as well. I do think the profile that I see... I didn't know he was a midfielder, by the way. I thought he was an attacker. So now I'm seeing it. I do see the profile. What you use to stream. I use Streamlabs, I think. I have used StreamYard, but I use Streamlabs. Streamlabs. I have used StreamYard, but I find StreamYard you have to pay 20 quid a month. Just saw it on X. Yeah. I know that, but it's like I've not seen credible like actual credible links. I mean, maybe you could say this is a credible link. I don't know. That takes it with a pinch of salt because it is Sky Sports. However, what I am saying, yeah, is that Chukwuemeka is a physical. You can tell he's physical. He's like 6'3", the midfielder with a bit of tech. So maybe he is the type of profile United are looking at, and I wouldn't be surprised. I am not surprised, by the way. I've tweeted this. I'm not surprised if Man United do go out and spend, buy another player this summer because they haven't even announced Ugarte yet. And you know what we've done with our last two signings? We announced De Ligt alongside Mazraoui. We waited until we got both. We waited until we got Euro to announce Xerxes. Yeah, we announced them all together, like two signings in a day sort of thing. I really wouldn't be surprised if Man United went and signed Ugarte and Chukwuemeka. Listen, if Man United get him, cool. I'm not gonna rant and rave about it. Because United do need another midfielder, and who knows, he might end up being good. He obviously has talent, but I'm just saying that I just don't see it. Me personally, don't see it happening in the minute. I don't see why United would go in for him. Maybe it's because he's a cheap option, and United need a stopgap. If he's coming in on loan, or whatever, I don't know. I just don't see it happening. I just don't see Man United signing him. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But he might be what United need. Just an extra body in midfield. I mean, Eriksen is probably going to leave, I think, Real Betis. I'm a bit annoyed about that. I know Eriksen's legs have gone and he's physically, he can't really do it in the Prem anymore. Mount's always injured, but with Eriksen profile as a player, he's he's very much what United miss in the midfield. Someone from deep that can play make from deep. You know what I mean? Play 30-yard pings across the pitch and things like that. Very intelligent. The problem is with Eriksen is he can't fucking tackle. He's just a fucking hologram and you can just run past him. And as soon as he plays against... What do you think we need as a club? We need midfielders. We definitely need midfielders. So Chukwuemeka, if he is half decent, go and get him. Go and get him. Because Man United, I've been screaming we need midfielders. Screaming. Our midfield's so open. So open. Yeah? We've got no depth there. When we bought Casemiro... We had no depth with Casemiro. Yeah, then we got Amrabat in, and he ended up being shit. Let's face it, he ended up being shit. But we got no depth, right, to our midfield. If Kobe Mainu, God forbid, if Kobe Mainu, by the way, is 19, yeah? And I'm not one of these people that say ages, but you don't want to burn him out. If Kobe Mainu gets injured, who are we playing in his position? Because I personally fancy Eriksen in that position. But I understand that he's a hologram defensively. He genuinely can't move. Genuinely can't move. Yeah? So, Man United need midfielders. Toby, what do you mean Toby? Toby, who you talking about? Toby who? Anyways, yeah, in midfield... United need a midfield. I love a Zubimendi. Not that I've watched an amazing amount of him, but that type of profile is what Man United could actually do with. A deep line playmaker. A Jorginho type with a bit more legs, a bit younger, a bit more profile. If we have to get a stopgap in, that'd be fine with me. Hopefully, Collier. Oh, yeah. Some in pre-season. People are hyping him up. I'm not one that goes and says we shouldn't sign a player because we've got a youth player in that position. Because a youth player, you never know how good they're actually going to be. Yeah, and look, he done a few half-decent things in pre-season, but it's pre-season. Same with Harry Hamas. Hamas done a few good things in pre-season, but you want a player... you want to sign a player that's going to guarantee you that they're going to be good, and then you can play Collier. We've got loads of games coming up this season because we're going to go far in all competitions. I think we'll go far in all competitions. Yeah, at least to the quarterfinals and probably every competition we're in. We do it every year. We've like under 10 ARG. We've got quite deep in competition. Apart from the Champions League, that was a bit embarrassing. But we've got quite deep in competitions. Almost every competition we're playing. We're going to play a lot of games in it. He will play Collier. He will try Collier in the midfield in Europa League. In the midfield, maybe against Barnsley. In the midfield in FA Cup games, yeah? Collier will get his chance. However, I'm not set on him getting a chance. I'm set on United getting the ready-made player in. I understand we bought a lot of players. We probably can't spend that much more. And then Collier can play in. And if Collier impresses, then he can get a chance in big games. He can get a chance in games in the Premier League and things like that. At the moment, we've got no guarantee that Collier's any good. We just seen him do some half-decent things in pre-season. It's like with Hamas. We've got, they you see him in pre-season, you're like, thinking about, look, Man United fans, we would know. How many players have come across, at fucking Pereira. We used to call Andres Pereira the pre-season Pirlo, because he used to score belters in pre-season. And then now we look at him, he's at Fulham. Half-decent player. Half-decent, that's it. That's all he is. That's all he ever was. You know what I mean? He can cross a ball, and he can score a few worldies from time to time. Other than that, he never really lived up to what we all thought he was going to be. I remember in his debut. His debut, I believe, was against Ipswich in the Cup, wasn't it? And we beat him 3-0 and he scored a free kick. I remember that. On his debut. Yeah, like a lot of players just don't live up to the hype. Like Collier might be half decent, but he looks like a player that... He does look physically strong for the Premier League. I'm more focused on technical ability as well, especially in that role. How good he is at passing, how good he is at carrying the ball, which he did look good, to be fair, in pre-season, because I think it was against Arsenal where he got the ball and he just charged with it, and I like seeing that from midfielders. I like seeing that, like Declan Rice has that about his game, where he gets the ball and he just runs with it, and like you need that. Pogba used to do that all the time, or Pogba had the ability to ping a ball 30 yards, but he also had the ability to get the ball and just run with it, and you can't get the ball off him. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Collier, but I'd rather sign a player in there now and then thingy. Honest reaction on huge. Yeah, nice try, mate. Nice try, though. Seen a lot of hype. Yeah, mate, he's a great player. Honestly, great player. Seen a lot of hype around him, but I'm doubting his game's going to translate from Shakhtar to United. Yeah, do you know what? I think he's a good player. I'm always sceptical because I've seen Mudryk come from Shakhtar. I've also seen Fred and Willian come from Shakhtar, so I'm a big sceptic. How long you been supporting United? My whole life, pretty much, yeah. My whole life. I haven't supported any other club. I've got family members that support United. I've supported United my whole life. No, I'm joking, but is there any news on Arsenal? Well, I've been looking for this thing about Sterling, right? And I've been looking at the thing at Sterling, and everyone's been telling. I'm seeing Arsenal fans on the timeline talk about Sterling. But look, I've typed up Sterling. I don't know where Arsenal links are. Like I don't know where the Arsenal links are. Oh yeah, there is. By the way, I forgot to say. Actually, tell a lie. Arsenal have signed a goalkeeper from Bournemouth on loan in Neto. Here you go. Here Neto. Neto to Arsenal. Here we go. Deal complete for Brazilian goalkeeper. The deal for João. I don't know if his name João Juan or it might be Juan Garcia. Sterling should go at Palace. Yeah, but the problem is Palace will not pay his wages. Do you know what I mean? Like $300,000 a week. They ain't paying that. So Arsenal have signed him, but Sterling is washed. There's no to it. I'm actually really surprised Arsenal haven't tried to go in for Sancho, but maybe that is again. I think that is because of his wages. But if you're going to go for Sterling, right, and if you end up paying Sterling's wages, his full wages, why didn't you just go in for Sancho? Sancho would suit Arsenal like down to a T, and he's exactly what Mikel Arteta wants in that left wing position. Because if you look at the way Mikel Arteta tries to play, I think they owe him 7 million. I don't think it's 70 million. That is 7. There's no way he can owe him 70 million in wages. He's only been there 2 years. No way. I think they obviously as well because football clubs pay transfers in instalments, innit? So they obviously still owe Manchester City a certain amount of money from the deal. So I imagine when they do sell him, it's not like they need to sell him for FFP reasons. I think that you can tell like the way that they're forcing him out of the club. Like they took his shirt number off him. It's FFP reasons. The reason why they want him out. It's not because he is washed. Don't get me wrong. Sterling is done. He's done. There's no reviving him. Yeah, like with Havertz, you could see there was still ability to revive Havertz because Havertz was young. Yeah, whereas Sterling, you know that he's washed. He's done. You know what I mean? He's played like 700 games. Search up Chelsea O Sterling. Yeah, I was on Twitter or on Google. So I type on Google. Chelsea O Sterling. Oh no, that's for the remain. Yeah, see, they got you. That's for the remaining 3 years. That will include the money they owe. Him, because they'll owe him. How much is? Hold on. Yeah, Twitter. Alright, yeah. But I imagine though, that includes the remaining on transfer fee they owe, Man City, because they bought him for what 50 million, and they signed him what 2 summers ago? Was it 2 summers ago? It was 2 summers ago, wasn't it? Under Tuchel, yeah, 2 summers ago. So what? Over the course of 5 years or something. They've got to pay 10 million every year. So imagine that. They said they've got to pay another 30 million of that. And then he's on 300 grand a week, I believe. Or is it 350 he's on a week? I have no idea how much that is a season, but I imagine it's more than 10, 15 million. I think that's what it is over that. They owe him a lot. They owe Raheem Sterling. No, they don't. They owe the transfer thing, because there's no way they're going to owe Sterling 70 million. Like, there's just no way. You can't owe a player. Like, obviously, I say that. Like, the only way that happens, like Frankie de Jong, for example, at Barca, they owe him 18 million. He's on 700 grand a week. He's the most paid player in that league. With Sterling, he's on like half of that. They're not going to owe him that much money. I think that's the whole thing. It's the whole transfer they owe. But like these like newspapers, you got to remember. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, you got to remember these newspapers. They just got to sell a story. Like they want you to click on that. I'm not clicking on it because I already know it's bullshit. Yeah, they owe the whole thing. I guarantee if I go click on it, they tell you that it's because they owe City a load of money. Because they probably do. How much did they buy him for? How much did Chelsea pay for Sterling? There you go. £47 million. I guarantee. Hold on, let me go back. 70 million. Oh, it is £70 million. Yeah, so they paid £47 million. They obviously got paid over 5 years or whatever. Or however many years, I don't know. On a 5-year deal, and he's on £350,000 a week. So yeah, that's how it is really, to be honest. That's how transfers usually work. Learning Sancho to arrive. Yeah, I'm fuming if we actually end up giving him Sancho, by the way. I'm fuming. If we get Chukwuemeka, fine. I'd love to see what he actually is, or how good he actually is, because we do need midfielders. Happened a while ago, but thoughts on Palmer on that 9-year contract he's sorted out for the rest of his career. Yeah, but he is sorted for the rest of his career. It looks like that way, but I think Palmer is so good, and he is very fucking good. He's an unbelievable football player. If Chelsea don't sort their act out, I believe he'll go next year. I have no idea why he's actually signed that deal. I do, because he probably signed the deal. Obviously, Chelsea got that strict wage structure bollocks. So he probably signed that deal last season and he's on like fucking less than £100,000 a week. He don't warrant that. Yeah, so I imagine he's probably gone and got a buffer up the contract. But I reckon if Chelsea don't sort their act together, within 2 seasons he'll leave. What team do you support? Clip Vortex. What team do you support? He'll leave. He's way too good to not be playing in Champions League. He's way too good to not be. Hold on, my iPad just died. He's way too good to not be playing, challenging for league titles and winning trophies, because that geezer is an unreal footballer. Yeah, and he's already scored in 2 finals he's played in his career. Yeah, Chelsea playing career mode. Yeah, exactly, bruv. You support Arsenal. Yeah, so you would know that, like Van Persie, for example. Van Persie, I know it was a bit different because he didn't have a lifelong contract. But Van Persie left eventually because Arsenal, with them, they weren't like ambitious. They weren't winning league titles, and like a player of that ability will eventually just go, I have to leave. And I think Palmer's one of them. I think Palmer will end up just leaving. Will end up just leaving Chelsea if they don't get their act together. They're playing career mode. You're right. They're buying loads of attackers and they need defenders. It's like it's genuinely ludicrous. They're about to here, look. Where's the Osmihen deal? Look. Oh, and David Ornstein's got it. Sorry, not Fabrizio. David Ornstein's got it. The Ornstein bomber. Look, Chelsea are waiting green light for Victor Osimhen, so it's basically on Osmihen if they're going to sign him or not. Before advancing with talks over Napoli of a deal, he's going to thingy. Hold on one sec, bro. Let me see this thing. Oh, there you go. Hope he doesn't. If he does, he doesn't harm his career. Who are you talking about, bro? What do you mean? He fits it well at Chelsea. Who? What? Osimhen. Yeah. But the thing is though, the reason why I'm just weird about it, but like, because I have Chelsea friends in real life, right? And they all tell me that Jackson, and I've seen them on YouTube. They all tell me that Jackson is young and he's improving, and you give him another year. He had a great year last year, and you give Jackson another season, mate, and you watch he's going to ball out. Well, why are you going to get a striker then? As well as they've just bought Felix, yeah, for 40 million. We all know that was all money. That was like, we'll give you Gallagher to Atletico Madrid, and we'll get Felix because Gallagher comes in with FFP and the PSR and all that. Gallagher's 40 million profit because he's a youth player. So then it helps Chelsea out with FFP. They just buy Felix. They've got no plan for Felix. Felix will barely get a game. Apart from he'll play Conference League. He'll barely get a game in the Premier League. Felix. Especially now Osimhen signed him. Waste of a signing. But I know why they've done it, because it helps them FFP wise. I agree, Jack. Yeah, people say that. That's what I'm saying. You're talking about Palmer, yeah. I really hope Palmer does not stay at Chelsea for that long, because he's too good. He's too good. Yeah, that geezer is too good to not play Challenger for titles. No way. Is this against FFP or anything? How are they making all these big wage players? To be fair, their wage structure because when Abramovich sold them, I don't really know too much. I don't know what their wages are. I know Sterling's on quite high wages, but overall their club isn't. Their players aren't on that much wages. But when Abramovich sold them, I think he had something in the contract that Bowley has to spend $1 billion or something. But Bowley and Clearlake has to spend $1 billion before they can do certain things. I can't remember the full thing. So they sold. So Bowley and Clearlake fast tracked the £1 billion. That's why they spent $1 billion in a year, because there was no debt on it, right? And now you've seen they sold the hotels. They also sold. Where do you see him going after Chelsea? I'd take him at United in a heartbeat, Palmer. Anyways, one second. Yeah, I'll go into that in a minute. I'll talk about Palmer in a minute. 1 second. I'm just finishing. Bowley then fast tracked the $1 billion. That's why they spent $1 billion so quick. Yeah, which completely fucked them over. Then they had to sell Mount. That's why they sold Mount to us. They had to sell him. Yeah, they didn't want to. I'm sure. Havertz they probably wanted to sell, but players like Mount didn't want to sell, but they had to sell him. Same with Gallagher. Yeah, Gallagher was arguably their best midfielder last season. Caicedo's obviously clear. Overall, Caicedo's a clear of a footballer, and so was Enzo. But Gallagher they had to sell. That's why they've done the deal with Felix, because they're thinking we have to sell Gallagher. They wanted to sign Omorodian. Remember the striker they were linked with, the Atletico striker? They wanted to sign Omorodian. They then realise Omorodian's not good and go, we'll sign Felix instead. Felix was more of a burden on Atletico because Felix is the big money signing and they want to get rid of him. They say, cool, you take Gallagher for 40 million, we'll buy Felix for 40 million. But because the sales on PSR is straight profit, 40 million straight profit on this year's books, it's thingy. Which is why it's also vital for Chelsea now, with the FFP problems they've got currently, to actually get into the Champions League and things like that. I don't see them getting into it, but signing Osmihen will definitely help. But their defence is awful. At the moment, I just don't see it. But then again, top 5 might get Champions League this season, so we don't know. Where do you see him going over Chelsea? We're talking about Palmer. I'd take him at United in a heartbeat. But I think, genuinely, honestly, he could go play for Real Madrid. He could go play anywhere in world football. He'd genuinely walk into any team in the world. Like, I genuinely believe that he'd start for Real Madrid, 100%, ahead of Rodrigo, especially because they need a right winger. He'd start in the 10 for anyone. He's unreal, Palmer, unreal. There's not a footballer on earth. Not many footballers on earth. Sorry, there's a few, but there's not many that I'd take over Cole Palmer. He's unbelievable. I think he'd moonwalk into Man United side. I'd love to take him over. I like Ahmad, by the way. I like Ahmad, but I'd personally pay Palmer in the 10 for United. Play Palmer in the 10, that'd be ridiculous. But yeah, I don't see him leaving Chelsea yet. I believe it's his second season. He's already, if you look at, but I think Palmer, give him next season or a year after. If Chelsea still aren't progressing, he's leaving because he's too good for that. He needs to be winning league titles. He needs to be winning trophies. Because that geezer is a fucking unreal footballer. And he's already been at clubs. He was at City and City won a treble. Do you know what I mean? He's already been at clubs and he's been a part of that wanting to win. And I'm sure he wants to win. Yeah. Chelsea, though, I'm saying they've just got such a scattergun approach when it comes to strikers and attackers. I have no idea why they haven't gone out, by the way, Chelsea, this summer and slapped 60 million on Mark Gahey. Or someone like that. Because he starts for them tomorrow. Because he's clear of Colwill and he's clear of Fofana. I do understand they've got to get some return investment on Fofana. By the way, right, why didn't Chelsea ever sell Colwill for 80 million? Like, weren't Liverpool in for him or something for 80 million? I would have bit your hand off for that. Like, 80 million for Colwill. I wouldn't pay 40 for him. He wouldn't even be Man United's top 4 centre-halves. Genuinely, I thought that was like, you talk about dumb decisions they make in the transfer market. 80 million for fucking Colwill. I mean, that's dumb for Liverpool, and Liverpool don't usually overspend. They usually underspend. Yeah, that was what that's a wild. I swear it was 80 million last summer. Or was it? It was last summer, wasn't it? Was it last summer? It might have been the summer before. I think it was last summer. Yeah, it was last summer. I am right. Yeah, it was last summer. Yeah. So yeah, Chelsea are waiting the green light for Victor Osimhen before they sign. Well, they try and sign, negotiate with Napoli. I don't see it happening personally. I will say that I do not see. I don't see Osimhen signing for Chelsea. But if it happens, it happens. Do you know what I mean? I can't lie. That would make them probably top four favourites. Any United, any Liverpool news? Valverde to Liverpool. That ain't gonna happen though. I haven't seen any of that, mate. I'll be honest. But I'll be real. There's more chance of me going out right now in the sun and getting struck by lightning than Valverde joining Liverpool. That geezer is gonna. That geezer is gonna. If you wanted him, you'd have to pay 150 million, especially on the transfer deadline day. He wouldn't want to leave Real Madrid. He just got the number 8 shirt. I think he's the future captain, or he is the captain, isn't he? Is he the captain of Madrid? He is the captain, isn't he? Oh no, it's Carval. Carval's the captain, but he will be the captain. Yeah, there's not that much news on Liverpool. I haven't seen. I know you have San Chiesa, who I actually think is quite an half decent footballer. But yeah, I've not seen anything to Valverde. I could type it up, but I'll be honest. I would be so gobsmacked if they do sign Valverde. There is no chance Liverpool signing Valverde. Genuinely, I think you got better chance of getting Casemiro off Man United. If you're going to sign any midfielder from Real Madrid, it'll be Tchouaméni, because not Valverde, because there's no way he's leaving. He's proper Real Madrid, isn't he? Liverpool couldn't buy Fede Valverde, but move Fede Chiesa. Nice one. What did you want him or something? To be fair, by the way, I will say one thing. He would sue Liverpool down to an absolute T, Valverde. 100%. Oh my word. He would be the perfect signing for him. Obviously, Klopp's left, so they're playing. I'm talking about when he was at Klopp. When Klopp was there, he would be unreal for them. I can't even lie, because Valverde does not stop running, but he's also got ability to. He's like Szoboszlai, but with more tech, and he's better at running around, defensive, covering, everything. He's like the all-action midfielder. He's unreal. He's like, he gives you an 8 out of 10 every week. And he can give you a 10 out of 10 if he wants. He can score a screamer. But yeah, as I say, I mean, I don't see any credible reports here reporting on Valverde joining Liverpool. I can't even lie, mate. I don't know if you're still in the chat or not, but yeah. I'm gonna go get some tissue though. Back in a minute, boys and girls. Oh. Sorry, my bad. I meant Valeria from Porto. I liked your response though, mate. Yeah, hold on. Let me check then. Let me check. Hold on. Valeria. Liverpool. Let's see on Twitter. Who is Valeria though? I have seen this geezer. This geezer plays for Leverkusen, doesn't he? Hinkarpi. I think I've seen credible reports of you. Linked to him. I don't know too much about this Valeria. He's £65 million release clause. What is it? Is Fabrizio reported on it? Because I've got Fabrizio muted. 65 million euro release clause. What does he play? I've never watched him. I can't even lie. So let's see. Valeria Porto. I don't know where he plays. He's Argentinian. Can't lie. Dates joined. Hold on. Just the player profile. There you go. Need to see. I want to see. I don't know so much about him. He's got a few trophies in the bag. Fair play to him. Defensive midfielder. All right, yeah. If he's good, I don't know if he is good. As I said, I've never watched him. Liverpool need that 100%. Zubimendi was a perfect player for what Liverpool need in that midfield because obviously Thiago's left, isn't he? And he basically wasn't even there last year. He was injured. Zubimendi is like Thiago, not as good ability wise. Zubimendi's a similar type of player. If you got Zubimendi, it'd have been perfect. I don't know too much about Valeria. I don't know how good he is. I don't know what type of defensive midfielder. Is he a deep line playmaker or is he a destroyer? I don't know. But if he is good, that is what Liverpool need. I imagine he's quite a defensive, like destroyer and type midfielder because Porto are quite a defensive team. But maybe he is good on the ball. I don't know. An Argentinian DMs like to get stuck in, and maybe he's got a good relationship as well with McAllister. Whether it happens or not, I don't know. But maybe that could be an half decent player. I mean, it's been debuffed by Liverpool sources, but it would be a good. So it's not like you don't like people are saying it's not going to happen. Maybe it would be a good sign. I don't know too much about the player. I tell you, it would have been a good signing to Zubimendi. I think that'd have been perfect signing for you lot. I can't even lie. Zubimendi's a perfect replacement for Thiago, and he gives Liverpool something different. Leicester are paying 80 million for Chelsea academy player Tried it. You tried it twice now, mate. Mascherano was all right in that position. What are you talking about? Mascherano, the one that joined Barca, the old one. Mascherano used to play centre back though, didn't he as well? Mascherano was just an all round sort of player, technical player. He fucking absolutely. He did play in the Champions League final, didn't he? In 2011. I can remember him playing it. Hold on, CL final 2011. I swear I must be thinking. I might be thinking of the Madrid final. Hold on. How the fuck do I can just check fucking starting 11s, can't I? Nope. Hold on one sec. History. There you go. Yeah, I knew he played in the final. Yeah, he played centre back in the final. I knew he did. Yeah, I knew I weren't fucking tweaking. Yeah, and Barca he did, and Liverpool as a DM. Yeah, you had Alonso, Gerrard, and Mascherano in midfield, in it. Like, I think, did he win the Champions League with you guys? Hardcore. Did he win the Champions League with you? Listen, that Barca team. That was the first that was the first Man United game I can ever remember. I ever remembered. Yeah, I probably have watched a few before, but that was the first ever Man United game I remember. I remember coming in, running into the living room as Barca scored again. I think it was like 2-1. I think it might have been Messi's goal. Yeah, we got absolutely fucking ripped a new one that day. That is probably the most dominant performance you'll ever see in a Champions League final. Yeah, honestly, I can't even lie. Why am I seeing all this crap on my fucking timeline? Bruno Fernandes is a cheat code in Europa. Yeah, he's got a great. He's great. He's great in the Europa, mate. Honestly, unbelievable. Shame we can't do it in the Champions League, though, innit? You know what I mean? I really hope we win the Europa League this year. I'm not one of these people that disrespects Europa League. Trophy's a trophy at the end of the day. If you're in the Europa League, win it. Simple. For me. It's a way to get in the Champions League. I'd much rather, by the way, put it this way. I don't know about you guys in the chat. I'd much rather win the Europa League than finish 6th, than get top 4 and win nothing. I'd much rather it. Personally. Much rather it. Trophy's a trophy. At the end of the day. It's the most important thing. You always remember what trophies do for you. As I say, yeah. I'm going to go look at Fabrizio though. Another version of me. I wasn't. Yeah, this is another one. Chelsea have sold 2 players to their sister club. And I'm not one of these people that cry about it. But if you go look at the player they sold, right, not talking about Petrovic, there was another player they sold to Strasbourg. They sold him for a profit. He had played, I think, one game for Chelsea. I'm just saying that's a bit dodgy. It's not like with City. City signed Savio, right, off Girona. But Girona, like, Savio had played a full season at Girona and was unfucking believable last year for them. So you could say it was worth the 30, 40 million, whatever they paid. If you go look into that deal, mate, I'm sure there's going to be something dodgy. I guarantee FFP, whoever, UEFA, whatever, are looking into that. Chelsea selling that player to Strasbourg, honestly. Carlos Soler signing for West Ham. See, they might have actually won the transfer window. West Ham might have. They've signed some fucking proper footballers. I'll tell you that now. Still nothing there. I'm still wound up about Sancho potentially joining. As I say, Sancho potentially joining fucking Chelsea. Yeah, there's still nothing. There's nothing new at the minute. Oh, Rashford's a funny man. I can't even lie. What if Rangers got Spurs? I know I haven't even looked at Europa League draw. How do I look at Rangers? I know they've got Man United, Rangers. Oh, he has. Yeah, they have got. I'm sure I'll get a warm reception at Ibrox. They'll be looking forward to see me. He's obviously being sarcastic because he's a former thingy. He had a good record there. I can't even lie. Ange actually had a very, very good record. I remember they beat him 2-1. Obviously, he lost the 3-0 game, but that was like a dead rubber. It meant nothing. What do you believe Sancho will end up? I hope he stays or goes Juventus. I hope he doesn't go Chelsea. The Chelsea reports are getting more credible. He's agreed personal terms with Chelsea. I think he goes Chelsea. I think United will get Chuka. I actually starting to think now. I said earlier I don't see the Chukwuemeka deal happening. I actually believe that if Sancho does go, we're going to get some benefit out of the deal. But yeah, I hope he stays because I like Sancho, or goes Juventus because I know he's going to go Chelsea and he will either ruin his career even more because he won't be a good enough. It won't be a good enough environment for him. Yeah. Confirmed personal terms, I think. Yeah, look. Hold on, let me find it. He's confirmed personal terms. He's agreed. Look, is it? Who's this? Oh. Oh, fucking hell, it's fucking glitch, isn't it? Hold on. Oh, mate, it's glitched. I hate because Fabrizio posts so much. Yeah, it's confirmed personal terms. Hold on, let me try and find it because it's glitched. There you go, look. No, it's not here then, the mind. Sorry, it's down here then. Look, here you go, sorry. Ten Hag has said, as far as I know, I expect him to say, yeah, we are happy with him, this is actually nice to hear because I haven't heard him come out and slag him off. And if Sancho does stay, hopefully that means that Sancho will get back reintegrated into the team because United do need a squad. There you go, look. Jadon Sancho gives total green light. Basically means hold on one sec, you lot, I've got to just do something there. Just doing something for my getting my ticket for Man United game. Yeah, Sancho's given green light. Do you think Ten Hag is a good? I don't. Hold on one sec. Do you think No, I don't think Ten Hag's a good coach. I'll be honest. I don't think he's done a good job at United. I think he's done an awful job at United. I'd say awful. He's won 2 trophies, and that is the aim of the game. That's all we want. As I say, however, I think maybe, hold on, let me rephrase it. I think maybe he can be a good coach, but I think the way that United play, to me, we are so open in the midfield, and he just lets it happen. We can see too many late goals, and one thing about a manager that you will know is the worst thing for a manager is to, and it's just in life, right? In human life, is stubbornness gets you done. Like if something's failing, don't keep on trying to do it, because I've got no one who's bomb. Hold on one sec, just got a thingy. Right, yeah, hold on one sec, mate. Let me just think. I'll read your message out now. You give me 2 secs, you lot. I'm just fucking doing something. Sorry. When I'm back in Chicago, I'll read your message out in a minute. I'm just doing something. 1 second. There you go. Right. Sorry, mate. Right, hold on. I'm an LFC supporter from Norway. I can confirm that Romano's got a lot of wrong about Lewis. Yeah, mate, he's got a lot wrong. I can tell you a lot of things I remember. A lot of here we go basically means nothing now, to be fair. However, if you're talking about this one thing here, I do believe that Sancho has given the green light. I do believe that. I do believe Sancho's given the green light to Chelsea. I think he's agreed personal terms. Yeah, that's all I can say. I do agree with you, by the way, on that, mate. I'll be real. I do agree with you that he does fucking get a lot of things wrong. He's a PR merchant, especially when it comes to Chelsea. You'll notice he'll do a here we go for some random 15-year-old Chelsea sign, and he'll go born in 2008 or born in 2007. It's like, is there any relevance? Is there any need? Do you know what I mean? He's a PR merchant. I understand that. He's paid by clubs. I do know that, all these things. But I do believe that Sancho has given the total green light to Chelsea. I do believe he's agreed personal terms. I do believe Sancho wants to go to Chelsea, or is happy to go to Chelsea, and I'm annoyed at that because I'm a Sancho fan, and it's not going to be nice seeing him do well at Chelsea, which I do think he can do. I do think he's got a talent. Do you think? Hold on, David Ornstein's dropped a bomb. We've got the Ornstein bomber. Ornstein bomber. Chelsea expected to strike a deal for Manchester United to sign Jadon Sancho before transfer window closes. No formal agreements in place yet, but situation advancing that way. Plus, Man United winger wants to complete. See, Ornstein said it as well. He wants to join Chelsea. Ornstein bomber. He's happy to get away. Yeah, he wants to. He's fighting. He's fighting to get away with Ten Hag. By the way, guys, make sure you do subscribe. I'm trying to get 200 subs before the end of the next month. So it's literally like a month and a day. So make sure you do subscribe. As yeah, we are about 70 sank subs off. Yeah, he just wants to get away from Ten Hag. I agree with you, mate. Fucking hell. It's gonna happen, innit? It's gonna happen. It's gonna fucking happen. It's gonna fucking happen. Sancho to Chelsea, working on the challenge for thingy. Yeah, Man United have explored a possible move. I do think United are potentially going to look for another signing this summer transfer window. Because we haven't announced Ugarte. Have we announced Ugarte yet? I don't think we have, which is why I think it's fine. I think it's a bit odd that we haven't announced him. Who's the problem? Ten Hag or Sancho? Don't really know, to be honest. Sancho turned up late. We do know that Sancho does turn up because he's been proven to turn up late. With numerous managers, we do know that. Under Rolly, he turned up late. And However, Ten Hag for me, Ten Hag never wanted Sancho at the football club. Do we need Sancho? I don't think we need any player at the football club. Every player, especially in this current team, every single football player is replaceable, right? But yeah, he's a gamer. Yeah, he is a gamer. He sits there and plays pro clubs. But if, let's say, God forbid, Ahmad gets injured, we're playing Garnacho on the right. We saw last season what a front three of Garnacho, Højlund and Rashford done last season. They all dropped stinkers. They consistently. It was eye-boggling to watch. They are the worst front three, arguably, in the league. Yeah, they were awful. Yeah, they got no cohesion. There's no balance there. Nothing. And then let's say Rashford's injured. Anthony's now playing. Because Garnacho will go on the left. And you're like, I'd much rather Sancho on the right. I'd much rather Sancho being able to thingy. But I think Sancho wants the first team. He doesn't want to be fighting for his position. He's now in the prime of his career. And fair play, because he went away to Dortmund, loan on Dortmund, last season, and he proved it. He proved that he is a good player, and we know he's a good player. That's the reason why we signed him. Problem is with Sancho, he wants to. He doesn't feel like he needs to prove to everyone that he's good enough. And fair play. If you think that, you believe that, and if you've got the talent to back it up, go somewhere else and do that. But I don't think we need Sancho. I don't agree with that. But I would like Sancho to at least be an option. Because we're playing, you know what I mean, an injury here and there, and it's Anthony or Garnacho, it's Rashford or Garnacho. It's like, I'm not the biggest fan. I'll be honest. I'm really not the biggest fan of any of them. The only player I do like in our attack, or the only winger I like really, is Ahmad. Ahmad's the only one I like, because Ahmad's different. Ahmad can take his man on. He can hold the ball up. He's got a good first touch. He can score goals. Not that he's the finished article. He definitely needs to work on things, but Ahmad is something different. Where in Chelsea do him get? What do you mean? Oh, does he get into the team? He can start on the left. They've got Neto is going to be injured for the majority of the season, because he is almost every year. And he's better than Madueke on the right. So if they want to play him on the right, they can, because he's better than Madueke. Is he better than Neto? Maybe. He can also play in the 10, but Palmer's playing in the 10. Right? But if you want to talk about the wings, he starts ahead of Madueke. He starts ahead of Nkuku on the left. He starts ahead of Nkuku. He arguably starts ahead of Nkuku anyways. And he's a better player than Sterling nowadays. For me, he starts the left or right for them. He'd actually start for United on the left if our manager was what he was supposed to do and bring the Ajax style of play, because he's much more suited to possession based than Rashford. Rashford cannot play possession based football. Rashford, it needs space, head down, facing the goal. Give me the ball, not give me the ball when I'm going to play tiki-taka or try and carry or try and take my man on or try and run with it. Rashford is a player that likes to run in behind on the back of the shoulder of players. Okay. Cheers. Honestly. Yeah. I think Sancho should play for us. I genuinely think that. If that was up to me, I'd start a front three. Honestly, hand on heart, I start a front three of. Oh, we're going to the cam now, anyways. I'll start a front three of Ahmad, Xerxes, and Sancho. Nathan Phillips out on loan. 4 senior centre backs left now with a 17-year-old. No news. Yeah, I don't know what's going on at Liverpool. I really don't know what's going on. I really am shocked because they had the first thing in the first month of the transfer window where they were claiming that Slot needed to assess the squad, which is another lie, by the way, because surely before he gets into the job, there would firstly the Liverpool manager doesn't sign players; their club signs players at Liverpool. That's how it is at Liverpool with different situations, and the manager surely would have assessed the squad before he took the job, and he would have watched it just like we can watch it. We can clearly see. I can see. I don't need a fucking a UEFA badge or anything to see that Liverpool could do with a centre half or could do with a DM. Or could do with an extra winger. Definitely need a winger. I know you signed Chiesa, but listen, we have no guarantee Chiesa's going to be any good because he's been washed for years and he's injury prone. However, yeah, it is strange, especially well, mate. Konate's very injury prone. So if Konate gets injured, now what? You're down to 3 centre backs and one of them's a 17-year-old. Are you talking about Kwanzaa being a 17-year-old? I think you are. And Van Dijk, obviously Van Dijk's. I know he had that massive injury, but he's usually quite available. Yeah, there's just no depth there. I really don't understand it. There's so many centre-backs out there you can go get. Mark Gahey's on the market for thingy. Sometimes Rashford make run and then gets frustrated because him didn't. Is that good or bad for? What do you mean, bro? What do you mean because him didn't? Do you mean because he doesn't get the part? Does the pass doesn't get played through? The thing with Rashford is, yeah. When he tries to force things. He's like Garnacho. He tries to force things too much. Rashford will get the ball and he'll just try and run into a player and then he'll beat a player. He might end up beating his man, his right back, and he'll try and beat him again. Ahmad is a 17-year-old. So you're talking about so the 3 centre backs you've got, the main centre backs you've got are Kwanzaa, Van Dijk, and Konate. Oi, listen, you lot are in trouble. If Konate is going to get his annual 4-month injury a season. Oi, listen, that's worrying. Yeah, I don't mind him being frustrated for not getting passes if he's in a good position. But you also, what I always say this about players, like Ronaldo's the same. Ronaldo will literally go like this, put his arms in the air when someone don't pass to him. I'm like, does Ronaldo not realise that Ronaldo in them scenarios wouldn't pass himself? So why are you moaning at someone else for not passing? It's like, you know what I mean? Like Rashford's not going to... Most of the time, Rashford doesn't pass, right? So why on earth is he going to moan at someone else for not passing in the scenarios he wouldn't pass in? It's just ludicrous to me. Gomez. Yeah, sorry, Gomez. Yeah. Gomez is also quite injury prone though as well. I thought, I swear, I read saying Gomez was linked to Newcastle. I don't know what happened there. The talks like break down. They've had a stinky transfer window. They've had an even worse one than Liverpool. Actually, take that back. They probably had a similar level. Newcastle haven't done anything in this transfer window, and neither have Liverpool. Gomez he's quite injury prone himself, isn't he? I think he is, anyways. I could be wrong. That is still a decent though. 4 centre backs. I can't lie. Man United have got quite decent depth. You look at Man United's depth in centre back. Like our 5th choice centre back is Johnny Evans, and our 6th is Lindelof. They're not awful. They're not amazing. They're just not awful. Whereas if you look at, I don't know, for example, you look at Chelsea's, I'm like, I wouldn't take one of their centre backs at United. Like Tosin wouldn't be in our top 4 centre halves because he's not better than Leandro, he's not better than Euro, and he's not better than De Ligt, and he's not better than Maguire. And 4 people sit there and say, laugh, Harry Maguire. Mate, Harry Maguire is an half decent centre back. I don't care what people tell me. He's half decent. Not amazing, but he's half decent. Do you know what I mean? Gomez injuries has been serious injuries after tackles or freak stuff. Never the usual. Oh yeah, so it's never the ones thoughts in Europa League. Yeah, one second, I talked about. It's never like a Reece James. You know, like Reece James had it's just constant little 2 months here, 2 months there. And there's muscle injuries and it's like things like that. Do you know what I mean? Thoughts in Europa League draw. Do you know what? I'm actually very happy with the teams we've got. I don't know who else is in the competition. I don't know many teams in the competition. I didn't realise Porto were in it. Playing Rangers at home, I'm going to get tickets for that because that's a fucking unbelievable game. I'd love that. That's going to be unreal. Porto away is a good test. We've got Jose Mourinho, Fenerbahce. That's going to be a good test. That is going to be a good test. As I say, yeah, it is going to be. It's going to be quality. I can't even lie. But Bodø Glimt. They play in Norway, don't they? They play in Norway. Where did I don't know if we played them before. It was another team that played. It might have been Arsenal that played. Yeah, Arsenal played them in the Europa League a few years ago, didn't they? Yeah, I'm actually quite happy with the draw. I can't lie. We've got some decent away trips. Not that I'm not going to go to any European away days, but a decent away game. It's going to be a test. Like going away to Porto is a test for United. Like that's actually a test because it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be an interesting game. I'm loving it, by the way. I will say I am loving the new European thing. I'm so loving it. I'd so much rather play Porto away in the Europa League and not fucking play some random team in Sweden or something, yeah, or in fucking Armenia or something like that, or a Polish team that I know Man United are going to spank 3-0. I'd much rather play Porto away. Much rather. Bodø beat Roma 6-1. Northern Norway, yeah. I have heard that team. I don't know. Something about that, my brain's trying to click, but it isn't clicking. I have heard that team. Roma, they beat 6-1. We're gonna wait. We're gonna just look on, see if David Ornstein's done anything. No, nothing more. Fabrizio, let's see if Fabrizio's tweeted. It is transfer deadline day, by the way, today, isn't it? This is the last day of the window, I believe. Hold on. Not that there's any Spurs fans in here, but we have got breaking news. Tottenham are about to sign Johnny Cardoso, who's an American. Hold on. I mean, this is a bit odd. I don't know what this actually means. I don't know if they've signed him or not. Arctic Norway, actually, yeah. I don't know if they've signed him or not. But it says here that they're signing from him in the future. Some weird nonsense. Anyways, yeah. I didn't realise he's American, so I wouldn't get that gassed because Americans aren't that great at football. I can't even lie. But, you know what I mean? Chelsea fans will tell you that. What's your best United 11 this season? Ooh. Are we including Sancho in the thingy? Are we including Sancho? Because if we are including the current squad, Onana in goal, Mazarawi right back, Dallo left back, Euro at right centre back, Sancho at left centre back. Not that I care about which lefts, but you know the left, right centre backs, whatever. Casemiro DM, Mainu in midfield, next to him. Bruno in the attacking midfield. Sancho on the left, Ahmad on the right, Xerxes at striker. I think that would be their best. I'd like to see that at least once or twice. Let it gel, let it cook, let it marinate. I'd like to see United play that start 11. It'll probably never happen. Never happen. But I'd like to see it. I don't know if there's anyone I've missed. Maybe Delete at centre back. Maybe some people will say Shaw, but again, we're going back to what that geezer was saying about Gomez injury, Luke Shaw's injuries. I know it all stems from the big injury he had, but they're all little ankle injuries. Oh, he's got a calf injury and things like that. He's just nah. great player when he's on it. But even then, Luke Shaw, even when he plays, isn't always consistent. He's a very inconsistent player. He can have one good amazing season. He can have one shit 6 months or something like that. He's been very up and down at United. He is very causes a split, I think, in the fan base. Luke Shaw. He's not that great in my opinion. He is half decent though when he is on it. Yeah, that would be my start 11, Michael, mate. I think. I mean, if Sancho leaves, obviously you probably got Rashford or Garnacho on the left. But I'm not the biggest fan of any of both of them. I think they're both very, especially Garnacho, but they both very much force. They try and force things for themselves. Line up for Millwall match. Well, it'd probably be the same what I said. Onana, Mazarawi, Dallo, Maguire. I'd start Maguire. Leandro, Casemiro, Mainu, Bruno, Ahmad, Rashford, Xerxes up top. I think Xerxes should start. Rashford, I think he will start now as well. Especially Mount's been injured again. Rashford or Garnacho, I'll be torn on because maybe you could. I think Garnacho's better off the bench. Yeah, fuck it. Garnacho off the bench for Rashford after 65 minutes. Rashford, not the biggest fan, but he has got a good record against Liverpool. He does like a goal against Liverpool. He scored against them last season. He scored against them the season before that. Yeah, he's got a decent record against Liverpool, against the Scousers. He does like, and we all remember what he done to Trent when Ronaldo chopped it and scored a brace. Rashford, yeah, I'd say, yeah, Rashford starts and then Garnacho off the bench. That'd be my starting 11. Apparently though, someone from the Times, a reporter from the Times has said Man United are interested in Chukwuemeka. So there have been a bit more stronger links to Chukwuemeka. That's good. Yeah, I mean, the bench will probably be quite strong, but I can't lie to you, mate. I'll be honest. I don't remember that. Blocked it out. What do you mean? Oh, the goals he scored. Yeah, I remember that. He absolutely sat Trent on his arse. That was probably Rashford at his best. I know people like to pretend 2022, 2023 was his best, but Rashford at his best. Rate your energy, bro. I subbed to your channel. Thank you, mate. Honestly, thank you. Rashford at his best was probably when them seasons when he would play one game or play 3 games and then he'd be out for. If he plays a bad game, Martial's in the team, and Martial play 3 games, play a bad game, Rashford's in the team. That was Rashford and Martial at their best when they were interchanging. One would play 1 week, one would play another. All we needed to do was, I know that summer we should have got Griezmann subbed as well. Yeah, cheers, honestly, cheers. I am 75 subs off 200. I'm going to try and get that this month. It's going to be mission impossible, but you never know. With God, anything's possible. As I say, if we got a Griezmann that summer, a front 3 of Rashford or Martial on the left, Griezmann and then Mkhitaryan, and then Pogba and behind, or Mata or something like that, it would have. I swear down, we would have done something that year. Not won the league because that City team was unreal. But yeah, honestly, shame how it all ends up planning out sometimes, isn't it? With Rashford though, I do think he's lost so much like quickness in him. If you watch, because I went to the Community Shield final. If you watched him, I just noticed it as soon as he gets to the ball. I'm like, he's lost the quickness in his feet because he's never been a great dribbler. He's never had silk control. But he was so quick that he could just beat you. He can't do it anymore. We're united together. We will reach our goals. Yeah, bro. What are you got a channel as well, or like you got you do YouTube as well or something? I'm going to wrap this up soon though, I can't lie. I've nearly done 2 hours. Man. random derby. Yeah. Did you enjoy it? Or nah, mate. Nah, nah. I can't even lie. I can't even lie. Oi, honestly, if I had YouTube on that, obviously I was quite young, so I was like 14, 15. If I had YouTube on that, yeah, they would have banned me for some of the things I used to say. I didn't watch, I stopped watching Man United at times. I was like, I can't be asked. I could not be asked today. Because sometimes I had to go out my way, because at my actual house, I didn't have Sky Sports at the time. So I had to go out my actual way to go and watch games. I was like, I ain't going out my way to watch, mate, Ollie. I ain't going out my way. Don't get me wrong, I do agree that the vibes were under Ollie sometimes were good. You know what I mean? There were times where we were cooking teams and Pogba was playing well. Everyone was eating. You know they're saying everyone was eating. Martial was playing well. Rashford was playing well. They were all scoring goals, all having fun, laughter. I do get that. But ultimately, I never thought Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was going to take us over the line. And I wish we won that Europa League. I do really wish we won that Europa League. Not because of Ole, because I love winning trophies. That's the main thing for me. I love seeing United winning trophies. That's the aim of the game. And it would have been nice to see Pogba and Martial, who that was probably their last top season, win a trophy. And they're two of my favourite players. And it was just thingy. Have my mate join the channel as well. Sub. Agree with Kings. Good energy. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Yeah. As I say, one second. Law, I'm Norwegian and FC support. Everyone expected me to support that arse white. We're not that small a country. What do you mean? Are you talking about Ollie? Everyone expected me to support that arse white. We're not. Talking about Ollie. Yeah. Listen. Do you know what annoyed me the most about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? Yeah. Was the things he would say in a press conference. And let me tell you something now. We played Istanbul in the Champions League, yeah? Istanbul, I don't know how you say the second name. I'm not going to attempt to say it, yeah? Istanbul in the Champions League. Everyone remember, we lost in the last minute. Yeah, Ollie, yeah. We lost in the last minute, right? In the Champions League. This was the result that really fucked us over in the Champions League that year. Yeah, well, yeah, you have a channel. Yeah, one sec, mate. We played fucking... Oh, yeah, we played, I was saying, Istanbul in the Champions League. He then comes out in the press conference after the game and goes, when you lose a game, you want to play another game straight afterwards. Right, this is what he said. You want to play another game straight afterwards because you want to rectify that loss. Then we played Everton the following 3 days after on Saturday, and he was complaining that the fact that the game was too quick after the other one because obviously Wednesday to Saturday, he was saying we should play on Wednesday to Sunday, not Wednesday to Saturday. And he was going, well, why are they doing that? After he already said he wants to play another game so quick. Do you know what I mean? I was like, this guy is ludicrous. Some of the things he said. Well, yeah, the channel, yeah. Yeah, honestly, some of the things Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said in the press conferences will genuinely give a man brain damage. Like, I support Haaland and Odegaard when they play for Norway, but when they play for their clubs, their opposition, yeah, or Odegaard stinks for Norway though. I think he's got like 3 assists or something in like 50 games. Can't lie, I'm going to wrap this up though soon. Yeah, agree. Yeah, Odegaard's awful for Norway. Haaland's quite good, but like, I think he's got like a 1 in 1, but he's just got 1 in 1 with everything, didn't he? Haaland's just Haaland. Yeah, hold on, you lot, I'm going to go downstairs quickly, 1 sec. I'm back soon. If the stream does end, it's because my internet would have turned off. I'll be back in a minute, boys. Do we? Yeah, we needed a trophy under Ollie, 100%. It needed, you know, any manager that doesn't win trophies at United should be sacked. Sorry if you can hear someone outside the background. I'm gonna wrap this up soon though. What do you think we're gonna win? What do you mean? Do I think we're gonna win against Liverpool, or do I think we're gonna win a trophy this season? I want to see your last question, bro. Just let me know what you mean. What are we going to win? And I'll probably wrap this up because I might come back live on later. I don't know. But I have actually got to go do something now after streaming for about nearly 2 hours. Which I wouldn't even do. I can't even lie. I didn't really even feel like doing streaming today. But I was like, fuck it. Do you know what? Go do it. And look, we've gained, 4 subs. Thanks to all of you lot for subscribing. Gained 4 subs. We've had about 60 views on this stream. So yeah, cheers for all the support. I'm going to be going to the Man United game against Liverpool. I should be going there. I've got my ticket. I'm going to be going to Man United Liverpool. And yeah, it's gonna be unreal, man. I can't wait. Honestly, I really can't wait. I'm going to be delighted with it, honestly. What a game it will be. Thanks for the stream, bro. Yeah, mate. I'll stream again sometime. Whenever. I just wanted to do a transfer window stream. Thanks for the stream, bro. Yeah, take care, mate. Yeah, honestly. Thanks for the support. Thanks for watching, mate. I'll probably do a watch along, to be honest, tomorrow. I might actually do a watch along for Arsenal game, but I will be at the United game this weekend, so I will not be doing no watch along. I might do a vlog or something. I doubt it, but yeah. Thanks. Talk soon. Get us clips. Yeah. Alright. I will take videos of it. Don't worry. Good streaming, bro. Thank you, Halador Peterson. Thank you all for watching. Honestly, thank you all for watching. Yeah, as I say, I might be doing a watch along tomorrow for the Arsenal game. Let me just see the other games quickly before I quickly go. Tomorrow, so Arsenal, Brighton, Brentford, Southampton. I ain't gonna do any for the. I'm not gonna do one for City as well. Yeah, I'll do one for Arsenal, Brighton. I think Arsenal, Brighton will be a good one. Yeah, I'll get clips. I'll upload them on shorts and things like that. I always do that. It's gonna be amazing. Honestly, I can't wait because Man United, Liverpool fans tell you this. United fans, it's just such a good atmosphere, especially at Old Trafford. Last season, I remember just before I wrap this up, I remember I looked at the website on the Man United website, £50 for a ticket for the FA Cup game, and I was like, do I do it? It was literally the night before. Do I do it? And I didn't do it. I wish I did because it's one of the greatest atmospheres you ever see. Honestly, unreal. But yeah, as I say, thank you all for watching. I will be doing probably a live stream tomorrow for Arsenal, Brighton. I'm probably not going to do another one for the other games. Look dead. City are playing West Ham. I mean, I hate doing watch-alongs for City because it's just so boring. Just so boring. You just pass, sideways, backwards. But yeah, overall, cheers all for watching. Thanks for the subscribing.